So that's good. Just gonna see if it's already online. Yeah, it is.
Well, would you like to do the introduction?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was asking if you'd like to do it.
I can do it as well. Feel free to do
Yeah.
it.
Nah, I'd prefer you do it. I'm not too great at those.
Okay. Really curious what all the new drivers can do. We have a few.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you know
it's races like this though.
Yeah, you know Noteboompje,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
that's,
I do.
An awesome Dutch name.
It
easy,
really is.
easy for me, you know?
Yeah. Not quite as easy for me. I may slip up and call him by what I usually call him, but because he does have a very cool name. I'm not sure how much you'd like me to say it though, so I'll stick with Noten for now. Got some very interesting talent though, because I've seen a couple before, like Lieven, the Finnish guy, and Bonnie Clade, who's also Scottish. I saw both of them in my previous practice race, and they were very interesting, especially Lieven, showing some very solid pace around Bahrain, and I'm really interested to see if he can carry this to USA. So they're very different tracks.
Yeah, and I think Bonnie and Lieven has already raced one practice race, so after this one we can, if they have a solid race 2, we're going to set them in tiers, and they can probably join us on the grid this weekend, so that's good to see.
Yep, you always love it when new drivers join. It's always interesting because it always shakes stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah, we have, I think, 4 new drivers. No, Noteboompje, Lieven, Bonnie Clade, Glenn. Glenn is a friend of Ryan, who have recently joined us as well. And Luke May has also his first practice race, so I'm really curious what his pace will be. So an interesting race to see. We've got a full grid, 20 drivers, and who is your favorite?
My favorite for at least qualifying right now, or overall today, I honestly couldn't tell you. It's such an odd grid. I think I'll go with a safe bet and say LT Rocker, but I honestly couldn't tell you, because I know Farkel's got some very solid pace around here. It's incredible how fast he is.
Yeah, and it's really close how the Tier 2 drivers are with Sharif, Tom H, Gmol, Farico. Yeah, it's amazing to see. Arjun as well. It's also a really quick driver. So I'm really curious if someone can surprise us. Ryan has recently joined us, but he showed in Tier 4 that he can be really quick. So I've met him online in a ranked lobby, and I've asked him, are you league racing? He said no. Well, I would like to try it out, and now he's showing us that he's a proper league racer. He started in the lowest tier because he's quite new to it, but I sort of recruited him. That's cool to see, actually.
Yeah, you love to see different ways of getting people in here, all different ways and diverse backgrounds. It's going to be really interesting. I think we're about to see the first lap, by the way, from Raz FPS here, coming around the final corner in the Williams.
Yeah, Russ has joined the staff team last season, and he's now a Tier 3 reserve, and he won the preseason, won the first race, so that's good to see from Raz. And I'm really curious what he can do.
He's pulled over and stopped.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what that's about.
Yeah, maybe something wrong with his pad.
Maybe. I think I also saw a Ferrari around for a second there. I'm going to assume that's M&T Trocker, the Tier 4 driver. I think there might be a bit of confusion there between the brother duo in the Ferraris here, of M&T and LT Rocker. But I think we'll make it through.
And I'm also really curious. Gatsby has made some excellent improvements as well throughout the season. He's now in tier 3. I think he's a championship contender with his solid consistency.
Most definitely. Gatsby is most definitely one of the most consistent, if not the most consistent in the league. I don't think I've ever seen Gatsby get a penalty that was his fault.
Yeah.
He's ridiculously consistent and carries the speed with him as well. Most drivers, you either get one or the other, but it's amazing to see that somebody like him is developing this way, and he's already got both those skills. If he just keeps developing them, he's definitely a shot for tier 2, if not tier 1.
Yeah, hopefully...
Showing that, exactly. Gatsby taking first lap with a 1:31.135. Very solid lap, yeah.
I think Face has been a tier 1. He's now being a reserve. But he takes... Gatsby had an amazing lap compared to Tom H, which... Tom H is a great driver in tier 2. So that's good to see. Gatsby's lap was amazing. I'm following Glenn, one of the new drivers. In the racing point. Oh, almost lost it there. Oh, and Lee.
Van.
129.9. That's an amazing lap.
Showing up the tier 1 driver.
Yeah, I'm really amazed
really
by that
carrying that pace Dakota here.
Yeah,
nearly amazing. A crash between Ryan and Glenn there, though. Yeah.
That's an amazing first lap from Leven there.
I think comparatively that's almost as fast, if not faster than what he was doing at Bahrain. Maybe this sort of track suits him even more than I thought.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful to see. Don't think we have too many Finnish drivers in the league, so...
Trucker is in the gravel. Ooh. And Bonnie is P9 sitting currently with Ryan. Look at how close the from P2 to P7 already. That's with such a long track, and still people are already really close with all the tiers.
L2 Rocker in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I was just on board really quick, and he was just sliding with the hot tires and went straight into the wall.
We all know he's just giving us a show to scream on. I think.
Giving us something to talk about.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Oh, Furico Toxic also put on a 139. So Leven, what a sick lap from him, though.
Just barely missing out on the tier 1 driver as well, though.
No, I think if you put this time in qualifying in tier 1, I think he can put himself in the top 8 maybe. I think that's decent. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think qualifying in the 29s is you need an amazing lap. Yesterday I was practicing a bit and I did a 129.2 in the quali, but after a few practices after that I just did a 0.6, 0.7 because nailing that lap was making any mistake. It was like 129.2.
Yeah, it's got to be the perfect lap to really get into there. Yeah. By the way, Noten just coming around the final corner here, about to start his first lap. Be very interested to see where he's going to put it. A little bit of a slide at the last corner though.
Let's follow.
Maybe he is struggling with grip
on this lap.
Hard on the brakes for turn 1. Decent
exit
Noten there.
Driving on the wheel? You know him?
I don't believe so. I think he is in a controller.
Okay. Oh, really close to invalidation there.
So close, but that's what you want to see from drivers driving on the edge. Purple Sector 1. Ooh. This is definitely going to be a show if that's correct.
Yeah, sometimes it messes it a bit up, but...
Yeah, a little bit of technical difficulties. Hopefully that's fixed in the next game, but we'll push through.
Hopefully, yeah.
Loving the pink helmet, by the way, Noten. It's very stylish.
Yeah. And look, my boy also put himself in P7. That's also good to see from him. Oh, yeah. Purple Sector 2?
Ooh, I don't think it was lying about that timing. He may take P1 here if I haven't jinxed him, which I really hope I haven't.
How can you be so quick on the controller?
I don't know. For his SRL debut, this is going really well so far, gotta say.
Going into
Coming around the final corner. What is this lap going to be?
1:13.
Oh, 7th. Still so close to first though.
Yeah, but you know, it's still, the purple sectors were not right then.
Ah, damn it.
I think
False hope.
going to follow Arjun, or is Trucker closer? I think it's Trucker who's closer. Arjun pulling us purple sector 1. But let's follow Trucker's brother.
MNT Trucker, yeah. Let's go on board.
Glenn, nicely done. Getting out of his way.
You love to see courtesy like that from drivers. Yeah. It really shows the sportsmanship
really
in this league.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also where we're what we're aiming for, to know your surroundings and be aware of your surroundings. That's one of the most important things. To get
spatial awareness is a very key point in racing, and it's something you definitely need even in virtual racing.
Yeah.
So it's great that drivers are showing this. Yeah, I entirely agree with you, Yari.
Into the last corner and still be 10th. Yeah, and you can see the tier 4 drivers with Eddie, Trucker, G and Famous. Ryan is just flying, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Trucker is going to give us the last to first challenge probably.
Ooh, apparently. It'll be a very interesting to see though.
After turn 1 he's out, I think.
Yeah. Maybe. It'll take some very solid determination and clean driving to get all the way up there.
Arjun into P5. Gatsby is showing us excellent pace here.
Yeah.
And Tom H now improves to 130.7 and goes second fastest.
Ooh,
with Gmo
never mind, Gmo. Yeah.
Good to see.
I did not see that coming.
Good to see from Gmo. Gmo having some bad luck the last races. He's joined. Oh, and Face improves himself as well. 130.2.
We should just stop talking. We have to keep changing who's second.
Yeah. Interesting to see. Also, Junes now into the last corner. What is he going to do? He's currently sitting in tier 3, but still a decent lap from Junes. But still, look at this. With having a
There's
mixed
still plenty of time to improve.
Having a mixed grid and till P13 within 2 seconds on such a long track, that's showing the absolute
comparative skill.
Yeah.
It's great that it's this close, even when you think about how the distance between tier 1 and tier 4, and so, as you said, such a long and complex track, and they're still this close, which is just great to see.
Yeah, man. They're really amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really busy on track, you can see.
Yeah, there's a bit of a train going on through sector 2. Hopefully that'll space out a bit.
Let's have a look who's on the hot lap now. I think it's Raz. No, Raz invalidated. Oh. I think we're going to follow Sharif on the lap. In the McLaren.
Yep.
Sharif is I think, if I'm guessing it right, a brother from... Shit, I don't know who it is. He's not participating now. He's driving in tier 2 as well.
Is it Arjan?
No, it's Neuro Pirate. Neuro Pirate is his brother. But Sharif goes to 130.9.
P5.
A good lap.
Yeah.
A good lap from Sharif as well.
That sector 2 always deceptively slow. If you look like you're going slow when you're on board, it's really not.
And
it's very odd.
Have 5 minutes to go.
Is anybody going to dethrone Levan? He's still just sitting up there. Ooh,
yeah, I don't
Sharif
think
taking some interpretive lines to get back to another lap. Trying to get to
now
the pits.
The only driver who has set a lap. And he's into the pits now.
Hopefully he's just waiting to shock us all.
Yeah, it's just a tight track, a difficult track to keep it within the track limits. It's a challenging one.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's such odd corners and such close track limits, you really have to be nailing every single lap around here. And it's a very difficult task to ask for somebody, especially for like 30 laps straight.
Yeah. We're following Farico Toxic on a lap now. He's on the flyer. So...
Ooh.
Oh no, he aborts his lap. He's probably saving up some fuel and ERS to go for another lap. Gatsby is diving in as well. And Lukma has invalidated. And Bonnie didn't improve. So the drivers are getting themselves ready to go for their last lap.
Yeah. Farkle just ducking into the pits there, killing the cone on the way in.
It's good to see a new driver in our league grabbing that provisional pole position, but I'm really curious if some drivers can attack him. Of course, we all know LT Trucker can attack him, but he chose to go
he
for
decided to
first.
duck out of the fight. Yeah.
I don't
Hopefully
think
he'll be back in that fight with some interpretive strategies. Well, you never know what. Well, you never know. Race conditions always change, and some people find interpretive strategies that just work no matter what, and it's very shocking. But yeah, Levan just really driving like 3/10 ahead. Really hope somebody can close in on him, but I also hope he does stay there, because it's great, as you said, having new talent like this do so well.
Yeah, it's good to see. Arjun really driving on the limits in the McLaren.
Yeah. Right on the curbs there. Hard on the brakes, getting ready for that exit on the straights.
Great exit from Arjun. Just
just burning everything
early and getting it out of the corner. That's
yeah, you really want to
amazing
prioritize exit on corners like that so you can get a good run for that straight, because every mile an hour counts.
Oh, and he's improving by 4/10.
Ooh, that purple Sector 2 may not be in a lie then.
Oh, and we
massive
have
throttle out for that
improved. 5/10 now into P7.
Matching his teammate.
And Arjun now heading into the last corner. Can Arjun improve himself? Interesting to see. What can the McLaren driver do?
Down there. Oh, P3.
P3 now. And look how close the tier 2 drivers are.
Inches in front of Gmaw, yeah.
Look how close the tier 2 drivers are. Arjun,
millimeters. Yeah.
Tom H within 20 thousandths of a second.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. But Tom H is also heading into the last corner now. Can he improve?
Trump all the other tier 2 drivers?
And he did.
Oh, he will.
P3
absolutely
for Tom.
Flying. 3/10 faster. Yeah.
And Gmaw's also 3/10 up. Really interesting what he can do.
Yeah.
Can he?
Oh,
can he
Pantera
challenge?
dipping out early.
Can he challenge
Decided not
Tom?
to try another lap.
Yeah.
That Mercedes just absolutely flying around Kota.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, that was a nice corner from Gmaw, but he puts himself in P2. That's a great lap from Gmaw.
What a lap, yeah. But while we were watching Gmaw there, we just missed Juntis rocketing up to what was P4, nearly P5 now.
1 second up on his time. Amazing stuff from Junis as well.
Yeah.
And let's have a look. Oh, Glenn did a first lap into P13. A good lap from Glenn.
Good start, matching his teammate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Right with
Glenn.
each other.
They know each other. Ryan and Glenn. Ryan took Glenn into the league. Also a Dutch driver.
Yeah, adding to the Dutch army.
Dutch army has been stronger now, man.
Yeah.
You Scottish guys need to be careful.
Yeah. We're outnumbered so dearly, but look at these teammates matching though. Arjan and Sharif, Farkle and Noten, Glenn and Ryan,
Rico's
all bunched together. Yeah.
Are there people on a hot lap? It's Ryan, but he has G and Famous, who is also on his hot lap.
Yeah.
He's not improving, so G and Famous needs to get him. Oh, and Levan!
Oh my god, Levan! My god! The Finns really are quiet, but they are faster.
This is definitely tier 1 material.
Oh, most definitely.
129.4.
Pulling things like that out of nowhere is just
amazing
absolutely shocking. Ooh, Giant not getting faster there. Getting
really
passed right by Ryan there. Or Ryan's ball, sorry.
Lukma is also on a lap.
I believe Catsby's still on a lap.
Yes, 2/10.
Oh, Catsby backing out of the lap. Turns out it wasn't successful. Glenn's still on a lap though. Oh, back into the pits.
No.
I think that's everybody.
This
is finalised.
This was our qualifying of today.
Very interesting qualifying with lots of twists that I did not expect.
Yeah.
Coming to this, I went for the safe bet, but even my out there bet wouldn't even have guessed this.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think we're set up for a hell of a race.
Yeah, look how close the top 4 to top 12, 11. That's within 7, 8 tenths. I think 7, 8 tenths is close in a race. I think with Leven in first, it's gonna be with that time you should have been having a great race pace. But yeah, that's what we're gonna find out, and I'm definitely going to predict Leven as my winner because that's such a hell of a lap. And the only
can
driver
really carry that into the race.
Yeah, the only driver within the 29s as well, with Gmo really close. But that's good to see. June is also really nice lap from him. As a tier 3 driver, getting himself mixed up with all the other faster drivers. I think till P8 is tier 1, tier 2. So that's good to see him up there in P5.
Yeah, the Finns just coming out of the woodwork to show true speed out here. It's just great to see. I've not really seen too much of Levan and Eunice, really. I've seen a bit more of Levan, but not even I could expect that. And anything can happen into T1, but I really hope this goes well for Levan, because, my god, true talent like that does need to be recognised, and I really hope he gets the victory here.
Yeah, will be his first race win. Not sure what happened with him in Bahrain, to be honest.
I believe it was a P4 or 5. I can't quite or no, I think it was a P3 actually.
Okay. Yeah,
I think he's already got a podium finish under his belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it suits him even more than Bahrain did, or he's just a master of all circuits, which might actually prove to be true, to be honest.
Yeah, 129.4 is an amazing lap, and definitely top 5 in tier 10 this Sunday. So interesting to see if he can get a good race, a good clean race, because that's also a very important thing here. You can be fast, but being clean is one of the most important things to get access to the official league races. And the formation lap is now on, so with an interesting grid. Really curious what all the other drives will do. I think what
everybody running softs except the 2 Racing Points who both decided to push for mediums. By the way,
yeah, I think that's a great call. I think if you can start on the if you're qualifying outside the top 10, you should go for the medium soft strategy. That's when I was league racing in another league. I decided to do a last to first challenge because I was already champion, and I won like by 25 seconds and started last. So it's definitely the faster strategy.
If anything sort of happens here, it's really going to give these guys the advantage. because they're the only ones doing it, so there's going to be no fighting other than teammates, and I'm going to assume there's probably going to be some solid teamwork there and just focusing on getting away and trying to secure 1-2, so yeah, that could be on the cards. But people like, very experienced people like LT Rock are choosing to go in soft. I think there might be something up with them. I think he's got a devious plan. Potentially.
Yeah, LT Trucker just wants to push and get, just getting past everyone really quick to gain some positions. And I think he will see what his race is going to be from there. Ryan and Luke
contact between Ryan and Luke Mai. Ryan just swerved a bit wide and went off track, returned and just blocked Luke Mai, and slightest of taps and it's back onto the grid. So they're both going to be starting on cold tires, which is going to be atrocious for Ryan though in those mediums. They're going to be like blocks of ice. He's going to stand no chance on the start. He's going to get those warmed up immediately or he is out of it. There's no chance.
Leven is now lining up, so we're going within a minute we're going for racing.
Yeah, just in a few seconds once everybody gets set up in the grid, which will be nice and quick because the grid did a great job there of sticking nice and close.
Yeah.
Exactly what the new implemented rules wanted people to do, which is great to show that they're working.
View. Oh yeah, we have a good camera view. We have 3, 4, 5 red lights, and with Farico, Sammy, with me, we're going to commentate this race in the USA with a practice race with Leven having a great start. Oh, Face is already on the inside.
Face just already grabbing the inside, and
look at that
Bonnie Clad flying past, almost taking out both the race leader and a 10 seconds. Oh my god, everybody's round, Levan included. Oh no! We cursed him! He's all the way to last!
Now it's the last
LT Rocker's last the first challenge seems to be going well. He's already up 10 places.
Nice. A great...
Oh, what a shame for Levan. He's really got a push here. He was the one who went straight across turn 1. It didn't even look like he was braking. There was full throttle cut across there, nearly taking out Levan and Face Pantera. Luckily, he ghosted right before clipping. But 10 seconds worth of penalties.
P2.
And minimal damage somehow. Nose first into the wall at over 200 miles an hour and minimal damage. Not quite sure how that works. Oh,
Glenn is still in AI mode.
Shifting positions along with
Glenn
Luca.
Is still in AI mode. Why are you in AI mode when you're racing? Come on.
He must have got caught napping. He must have been checking something or maybe changing something, but that's a real shame for him. It's going to make his life a bit harder.
Lukma now at the back of Sharif.
Yeah, really just looking all over the place, burning everything, trying to hunt for
he's
positions.
On the inside,
yeah,
that's a
not quite
move.
given room
just
there.
Wait.
Yeah, bit too ballsy with that, and it didn't work out. But
let's have a look at the position changes.
Oh, Gmaw's sinking down the order. He's ghosted.
What happened to Gmaw?
No, he's not in the pits. He's just ghosted. He just fell down the order.
No, I don't. No, he's not. I think the screens are just.
It's showing
we have a big battle between.
For me.
Oh, Luke Mai now also.
I am not quite sure what's happening here. My scoreboard keeps changing.
Yeah.
LT Rocker went from first to 18, MNT Rocker first, Glenthus first, Ryan Leachin, G Infamous. I don't quite understand what's happening here.
And Face is still in the lead. Let's follow with Junis in second, Gmo in third, Arjun in fourth, Farico in fifth, Noten in sixth. So that's good to see from Noten as well. Good to see him up so far, just behind his teammate Farico. Sharif and Lukmai are also battling.
I'll just leave you commentate for a minute. I want to fix this technical issue, so it's not too good saying.
Which technical issue?
My scoreboards.
Yeah, that's
quite being accurate. Who's the top three quickly, if you could please tell me?
Face Pantera, Junis, and Gmo.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fixing it already.
It's just fixed. Yeah, it's just fixed.
It's same for me.
Good thing. Yeah,
Trucker already
no
in
clue
P9.
what was happening there.
Already at the back of
issues can be common, so yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
The two Haas's though sticking right together.
Yeah, that's good.
Just
good teamwork.
breezing up the grid. Yeah. Really just focusing on positions over fighting, which is what you want to see when you're running in teams.
And Trucker really close on Lukmai now. We're staying on board with Trucker.
Yeah, really just closing in through those tight sections.
And Trucker
trying to find a way around.
Other lines compared to Lukmai. Now he has a good run.
He's gonna burn
now
everything.
He has a good run.
So gonna go
Trucker
for the inside.
Is on the inside now.
Late on the brakes. Yeah, right on the brakes. Trying to apex as hard as possible. Keep Lukmai on the inside.
Yeah.
Giving him plenty of room.
But
still getting DRS. He's going to sail away.
Oh, that's good to see. Yeah, Lukmai is not having DRS.
Time to perfection there.
On Gmo.
Oh, Raz 5-second time penalty, and he's left. That's a shame.
Yeah, not sure why. Oh, Gmo spinning off. Gmo's on the grass.
Oh no. What a shame. Oh, nearly clipping Tom there, going unroasted.
Yeah, he did
that was a bit dangerous, but
going wide. He did go wide to allow Tom to pass him, so that's good to see from Gmo.
Yeah.
Good racecraft. And now both the Haas drivers are now fighting for a podium. Nota is losing time on Furico, with Sharif hunting him down. And Trocker already into P7, so winning 13 positions
just
already.
Showing that solid racecraft over a season, because he's had plenty of practice, especially in this league, just to develop his race pace and craft, and it really shows. He may not be the best qualifier, but he really shows up in the race.
Oh, a battle between the other trucker and Glenn. Glenn is on the mediums, so Trucker has the advantage on the tires.
Yeah, taking some very interesting lines there from M&T Trucker.
Yeah, but Glenn is now looking to get fast again.
Not quite finding a line because of the interesting line. Gomez, just following the train that M&T Trucker's creating and just not quite handling the dirty air and odd braking zones, but you've got to adapt to other people around you. If somebody's leading in front of you, you've got to change to make sure they're safe and you're not going straight up the back of them. So it's good that none of those guys did it. I think Gomez just kind of lost it on the odd line. Ooh, Bonnie just leaving.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he left, but...
Not sure either. Hopefully he joins back along with Raz.
And Arjun really closing in on Junis. Junis is keeping up with Face Pantera. Face is suited in Tier 1. And is looking to have an excellent pace. But Junis...
Not sure, this may be a guess. Or, never mind actually. Never mind.
Junis can go for the win, I think, in Tier 3 this weekend. If he keeps this pace, he's keeping behind
most definitely.
Arjun. Arjun is one of the fastest in Tier 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, who is not fast in Tier 2? Because the top 18 is within 8/10. Okay, let's have a look.
Phase here just coming up on lapped cars of Raz here already. Lap 5. It's not really what you want to see. They are going to have to negotiate this, and it will give DRS, which could be considered as an unfair advantage, as Raz isn't even racing, but it's just something we've got to put up with. M&T Trucker getting 3 seconds for multiple warnings.
Yeah.
Not quite what we want to see. Yellow Sector 3, I think it might be M&T Trucker. Yep, he is in the gravel.
Oh no.
Not quite sure what happened there. Might have been a tap, might have just been losing it on his own accord, but he's going to have to deal with those really hot softs from an adventure into that gravel, because it just soars tyre wear and heat in them, and it's just so slidey around tracks like this.
And Gmo is now closing in again on Tom. This is going to be an interesting battle, because Gmo has some excellent pace around USA, and he's showing us that.
Yeah.
Oh,
really just grabbing on to time right here. just
closing.
And
Eddie's off.
Looks like it, yeah.
And Lieven is already closing in on the guys in front of him, but he's still... Lieven needs to
Gmo sending it up turn 1, no collision there, and the switch back from Tom though.
Nice racing.
What a move there. Tom was just not having it and said that I'm going on the inside and I'm taking it no matter what, and just had that solid run. Just absolutely stealing it back, but this fight is far from over. Gmo closing all the ground back that Tom gained. I think he may try and use DRS and ERS to try and get as much of a run on Tom here as possible, but he is catching the lap cars. Gmo just cutting that corner a bit too tight and killing that cone there.
Is also picking up DRS from... No, he's not picking up DRS from Rez.
Apparently he didn't get it. That's a bit odd.
That will allow Gmo to pass him.
Yeah, just sailing by, getting really close under braking though. Tom just closing in. Tom will have DRS though, so it's going to be all about a game of defense instead of attack now for Gmo. Ooh, yellow sector 2. It's Gomez again, getting caught up, and even more incidents. Lieven, by the way, slowly making his way back up to the grid. He's already gained 5 positions from his last.
Yeah. Interesting to see what he can do. Sector 1.
I'm not quite sure what's happened, but Noten's dropped back from 7th.
Yeah, and
dropped back from 5th to 7th. Oh.
And Arjun now closing in on Junis. Really close now, within 3 tenths. Interesting to see what Arjun can do. He's taking on the lines. Let's stay on board with this battle, because Arjun's going to pick up DRS real soon.
Yeah, but he's going to struggle through dirty air in these tight sections. It really just makes your car feel so heavy.
Still within 3 tenths now.
Ooh, late on those brakes, just falling all the way through.
In, yeah,
not quite the run though, because he had to follow.
This is the moment for Arjun to overtake him.
Oh yeah, it's the best chance we've seen so far. Waiting for the last possible second, yeah, just trying to get all that slipstream off him.
And he's
hard on the brakes.
Yeah, Arjun's great in late braking.
No chance for Junis there, just that extra speed from DRS and ERS and just absolutely nailing that late brake, and just there was no chance for Junis there at all.
And look at Freako Toxic, also closing in on Junis now.
Yeah, profiting from that battle there, gaining so much time. Ooh, I think that's Gomez again, really struggling with this track.
And Trucker is also gaining on Sharif now, but Trucker is struggling a bit. He's gained 14 positions, but...
can't quite make it 15.
No. With Note also closing in now on Trucker, so interesting to see.
Yeah, both the Haas really profiting off other people's fighting.
And Eddie. We're even now into P14. With only losing 17.3 seconds. And let's have a look at the current penalty situation. So look at this, the penalties are already after 8 laps. It's like a penalty fest.
Yeah, plenty to go around and more. Everybody's just adding up, but it's the nature of this circuit. As I said, you have to perfect every lap for 28 laps.
Oh, Junis is overtaking Arjun.
Almost impossible. Yeah, really not giving up the fight there.
That's good to see.
What you want to see. Yeah.
Junis has recently joined us as well. So
I can see in the background though, Freako Toxic just closing and closing off this fighting. Fighting slowing both Arjun and Junis down, and like a hungry hyena in the background, Freako Toxic just wanting that 3rd place.
Oh, it's Sharif in the grass now. That allows LT Trucker to overtake him.
Yep, and not quite Noten though.
The Trucker has also 8 seconds of penalties.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arjun in the pits.
Arjun in the pits. Interesting to see what tire he's going
Not
to
quite
choose.
a battle. Oh, G Infamous retired.
Will be safety car.
No, I believe he's went into the pits to retire. I think he's decided his race is over. That's a shame. You hate to see it. Nobody wants to choose to end the race early, but sometimes it's your only really choice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to retire after 9 laps, I'm not sure why.
Advantage Rocker. I think also retired in the pits.
Yeah, if you retire in the pits, a practice race is used to practice, you know?
I think they just didn't want to hinder anybody else's practice, because lapping cars can be very off-putting, and these people up the front really getting plenty of practice in with fighting gear and really showing how clean they can fight, and I don't think they should be off-put, so I think they're just doing it for other people's good, which is at least kind of them not to just send it in a wall or something like that, or just let their bot drive like some other people have, but yeah, nobody wants to see people retiring early.
If you're choosing to retire after 9 laps, that could be a spot for someone else to drive and practice.
Yeah, but you can never know how these go. I'm sure they didn't intend to be retiring.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, Sharif ducking into the pits.
Jonas into the pits as well.
Yeah, all these front runners. This is just going to be a test of how long people can take these softs for. I think some people might be intending for an undercut though. Although, as you can see with all the top 8, the tires just blistering. Ooh. Quite a few people opting for the hards though, not quite sure about that decision, and quite a few others opting for the mediums, but yeah, Sharif for some reason going for the softs again.
Yeah, Sharif definitely.
It's a very odd decision. Yeah. I wouldn't expect soft mediums though. I would usually expect soft, medium, soft, which is a very interesting choice, but I take it he's planning on gaining ground in this time, so everybody else is probably going to pick mediums, so it'll really give him the upper hand when he needs it.
Let's have a close look at their pace on the hards compared to the mediums, and let's see which strategy is quicker. There's a battle between Sharif and Jonas. Sharif is obviously on the faster tire. Jonas is on the hards, Sharif is on the softs.
Yeah, that's really just a test of defense from Jonas here.
Yeah, Sharif needs to pass him real quick because he's on a different strategy. And Jonas is now showing himself that Sharif is now diving, but of course he can brake a lot later than Jonas.
Sharif really showing that every second counts with those softs, and he needs to carry as much tire wear out of everything and really not get any. So if he does, that's going to slow him down even more, and it's going to hinder him further on, which he really doesn't want with people running mediums here.
Yeah, still the top 3, sector 3, we are having someone Gmo in the wall.
Gmo, another instant, I think they're running 3 wide there. I think they're running 3 wide and Gmo just getting caught out, yeah.
Ryan is in the pits, what is he going to do? He's not on a 1-stop probably, or maybe he's switching to the hards.
Ooh,
yes,
he's switching to the hards. Yep.
So,
and getting a change of front wing as well,
I don't think this was his strategy, to be honest.
I think it's been adapted slightly.
I think his teammate is going to carry on the mediums till laps 16, 17 maybe, and then go for a soft stint after that. Yeah, it's a really quick strategy when you're outside the top 10. I've been driving that and it was amazing. Good for the tire wear as well.
It's really good seeing that they're not double stacking though, because that can really hinder somebody's race, so it's always good to plan these sort of things and with your teammate and make sure this isn't the sort of thing that's going to happen. Farkle running in P2 by the way, with LT Rocker P3 and Doten P4. All the people
still need to pit.
That still haven't pitted. The only other person who hasn't pitted is Eddie, sitting down in 14th, but his race hasn't been going quite as smoothly though.
Yep. Oh, and the top runners are now pitting. So let's have a look at Space.
The Hasses are not pitting though.
still continuing. Will they go for a soft medium strategy?
Yeah, maybe. Because you can see those softs blistering, but they probably can carry them a bit longer. Yeah, they'll probably be risking puncture on those mediums and these softs, but it could be a worthwhile strategy, however much time they're going to gain.
Yeah, they have 5 second gap, so I think they can do a double stack with 5 seconds. Do you know any information about that?
I would say you would prefer to have closer to 10, to be honest, for a double stack, but they could risk it and it may work, just as long as neither of them needs a wing change.
Okay, let's have a look. Tom H closing in on
the times are fixed for pits, so it could work.
Lieven, we all know he needs to pit, but Tom H needs to pit as well. Interesting to see. Maybe he's even going to stretch it till the end.
He could do. I'm not quite sure those mediums will last that long, but Tom's definitely will.
And Ryan, and we have Gatsby and Trucker having a battle.
Yeah,
Trucker on the fresh medium.
Not quite having that DRS though for Gatsby, which really just cost him dearly. But he's still sticking with Trucker. Because as we've said previously, it's shocking this close even from Tier 1 to Tier 4. And the fact that we've got a Tier 1 driver fighting a Tier 3 driver is great to see.
Noteboompje is now pitting. Which tire is he choosing? The first Haas to pit? Is he going for mediums?
He's going for mediums, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going till the end now.
I think he is. We're going to see Furico pit this. Yeah, I think the Haas's have really predicted this nicely. Yeah, he doesn't. It's been some very clean driving from him. Exactly what you want to say. Yeah.
Really good to see.
Same with Levan though. Levan, only that spin at the start and he's been clean since then. I think it must have been a bit off-putting, or he may have gotten a bit of an assist into that spin.
We've got a battle on our hands with Sharif and Glenn. Sharif definitely on the faster tire, and Glenn is going to carry
he's just been cutting his way through the grid on those softs. As I said, they're just going to be so much faster than anybody else.
And Glenn is probably carrying his mediums till lap 16
late
or
break
17.
though. Ooh, just sending it there, trying to give as much room, but still making the corner. Glenn trying to stick around
Glenn
outside.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there, but I think everybody's okay. Returning it. Oh definitely no, I think that was Glenn returning it there. Yeah, it seemed like he let off, which is fair enough. It wasn't the cleanest of moves, but a little dangerous lifting off like that.
Yeah.
But it worked out fine, which is what you want to see. I'm just passing back markers here.
And Rico's in the pits now.
Yeah, just making sure they don't double stack was what that was. And what a quick pit stop that was. Already out. Haas right at the end of the pit lane as well, coming out in P5, but he may lose it here to P6. Ooh, just barely holding off.
Rico still in P5, amazing to see.
Yeah.
With Lukma.
Just holding off Lukma.
Lukma having an excellent pace as well, on the hards.
Yeah, they got so close there, but just... Lukma just cutting a bit too close. That dirty air really costing him through there. Don't think he was quite expecting it. You can see his car's getting a bit more over and under rotation. It's just throwing him off.
And we're having only a few drivers who haven't got a penalty. Face Sharif, Junis, Notin, Lieven didn't pick up a penalty, so that's good to see from Lieven as well.
Yeah, and Gatsby.
Yeah, as we speak.
Upholding his reputation is never getting penalties.
Well, he lost a lot of time to Trucker, so he probably made some mistake.
No, I think it's just the sheer pace difference, to be honest with you.
Trucker was just in a battle with him, so...
Yellow in sector one lap can make all the difference.
Eddie in the wall, yeah.
Look at how close this train is, though, from 5th all the way back. 5th all the way to 10th. 5 cars all just fighting here.
Yeah, let's stay on board with Tom H. Tom H is closing in on Lieven. Lieven is on 11 lap old mediums, so
yeah,
I think he's going.
The pace
for
difference is going to be ridiculous there.
This one.
Lieven still getting DRS though, which is good for him. Just kept that gap on the straight where he's most vulnerable. And now he can defend quite easily through these tighter sections where there's not really any room to make a move. So most drivers wouldn't actually dare, but some do risk it, and it does succeed sometimes. But as I said, it's very risky, and nobody wants to end the race early.
Look at this train with Trucker, Tom H, Lieven close, losing some time to Noten. Noten on the fresher tires, of course. Now Noten is closing in on Lukmai as well. Noten has some excellent race pace as well. That's also really good to see. Taking the outside line now,
LT Rocker passing Tom H down the straight as well.
Yeah, Noten and Lukmai are in a battle. It's still looking clean from...
late on the brakes, bumping on the back bumper, but it seems like there's no damage. Just so close right here.
Good, clean driving.
Ooh, Lukmai trying to get the inside line, but there just wasn't room for him there.
Close racing by them, good to see.
Oh, and he's running a bit wide there. Oh. I'm not quite sure what's happened to Lukmai. Maybe he does have some damages that's not quite visible, because he was running incredibly wide there. Or it's just him struggling with that dirty air again. Ooh, Tom getting 3 seconds, and somebody else I didn't quite see.
Trucker hunting down Lieven. Oh, a yellow in sector 2 again.
Virtual safety car.
And the wall.
I believe it's Eddie.
Eddie not having a great race so far.
Yeah, really not having a fun time around this track.
So same thing goes for Gomez, not having a great race so far.
Yeah, Kota just a generally difficult track for most drivers.
Let's have a look if someone picks up a drive-through under these VSC conditions. Is that something?
Let's hope not.
As well.
Nobody ever wants to see a drive-through.
Nope. It's not gonna help.
I can't remember if tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe you got a drive-through. Oh, look, my
two
drive-through.
Look, my and Tom H. I got it once. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just horrible to see that, because it means your chances are really over for any sort of fighting sometimes, but you did a great recovery.
On the inside with Trucker now, close battle, but Lieven is almost lost it.
Ooh, yeah, just losing out there. Hopefully he can get further up in the points though, because this race has just been really terrible for Lieven.
Oh, Eddie in the wall.
Showing how fast it was. No, I believe Eddie's in the pits.
No, in the pits, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and who's in the pits? Tom H is in the pits as well.
Yeah, tucking in the pits along with Lukmai serving his drive-through.
Oh yeah, Tom H serving his drive-through, yeah.
Ah, that's a shame. It's going to move Lieven up a couple of positions though, nice and easily.
And look at Jonas.
He's got a fight on his handle. Yeah.
Jonas not picking up a single penalty, so amazing stuff from Jonas.
Yeah.
So far.
Most of the people without penalties just filtering to the front. Yeah. There's quite a lot of surprises leading, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because initially Lieven, then at one point Noten. I'm not quite sure if Jonas has been in the lead, but he's definitely been up there consistently.
No, not really. Yeah, we saw he could drive consistently, but there were always more tier 1 drivers joining, so you couldn't see him a lot of fighting with the tier 2 drivers. But in USA, he can definitely fight the tier 2 drivers. It's nice to see from Jonas.
Yeah.
He's improving already, and it's interesting to see how he goes this weekend in F3.
Yeah, it will be really interesting. I'm definitely going to keep a close eye on him.
Yeah.
Ooh, Farico Toxic getting 3 seconds. That is going to be very bad for him because both drivers behind have no penalties whatsoever.
And Gatsby is getting past Lukmai now. Oh, Lukmai running wide again. Lukmai has front wing damage now. You can see it.
Ooh. That's really going to cost him, but is he going to pit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just ducking into the pits.
Needs to get some fresh soft tires. Oh, please.
Yeah, it'll be quite a stretch taking them that long, but we have been shown that they do last that long, so...
And we have a battle
softs
for
are
P1.
definitely the option there.
With Face Pantera now into the back of Arjun. Can he go for a move?
Oh, Arjan just wanting that inside line no matter what.
Oh, and Face
hard
Pantera's
on the brakes for
back.
Face Pantera. Yeah,
no.
Locking up there.
Oh, another lock up. But I'm really curious, when will these drivers go for another pit stop? Because I think these medium tires will last a lot longer, but soft tires, if you can go for an undercut move.
Yeah, if you can nail the undercut, most definitely, because I'm very concerned about Levan back there, because his tires are 15 laps old now.
Yeah, I think
and he is bound to pit soon.
Yeah, I think these tires can go for like 17 laps, then they're dead. 18 laps.
Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a point where people are going to be...
Sharif is definitely going for a medium run. Interesting to see his pace against the other soft runners. In sector 3
Rico
now.
Toxic all the way up to P3 as well. And Noten up to P5.
And Leven is in the pits as well, switching to fresh softs. Interesting to see Leven. Can he go for the undercut move? Well, Gatsby is still at the back of Tom.
I guess Leven must have heard us about the tires.
Yeah. Oh, we have a battle for P1. Face Pantera and Arjun now side by side.
Oh yeah. Face Pantera just eking him out, getting a car length for that corner, but Arjan is very good at late braking, so they are going to follow through here. Oh, Levan 3 seconds, that's a shame. He was running the whole race without one. I guess it was just that massive grip from the softs he really wasn't expecting. Just a bit too much turn-in for him.
It's always different when you drive out of the pits. It's always feeling, okay, how much grip do I have? And which risks can I take?
Yeah, it's usually a good idea to run a little slower and you're out
Let's have a look.
Just from
Face
what it's
Pantera is
like.
continuing on his stints. Oh, I think Face is not gonna pit anymore. 7 lap off.
No, I believe he's going to the end.
Face is going to the end.
This should set up Farico Toxic very nicely though, because if they're all running to the end, Farico Toxic's tires are going to be so much nicer because they're so much younger.
We have a close battle between Jonas and Farico as well. Notable, sorry.
Yeah.
With Trucker also closing
Noten
in.
just looking for room. Ooh, stepping out there, but not quite deciding for the move.
And Leven is now gaining positions. Oh, I think it's a 3-way battle. Oh no, Gatsby's in the pits. And Leven is closing in on Tom.
I think we're about to see a 3-way battle down this straight.
Yeah,
as Judas isn't going to have DRS. They both should breeze by Junas here. He's going to have to try and burn everything, and he is.
Yeah, with Trucker now really closing in on Noten.
Yeah, just stepping out. Sailing by. Yeah, but both sailing up the back of Junas here. Ooh, hard on the brakes. Almost contact there between LT Rocker and Junas, but not quite.
Yeah, well, I'm really curious if these hard tires from Junas will be better at the end of this race. Oh, Trucker is taking a look down the inside.
Time.
But
tried that switchback, but
Junas,
not quite enough speed. Yeah, didn't quite anticipate Junas's exit and just absolutely floored him out there.
Yeah. Racing by him.
This is fighting between these two though is really helping Noten back there. Just close right into their back bumpers.
Yeah. Junas picked up a penalty.
Noten the only one in the top 6 without a penalty.
How close can he get?
Well, hopefully very, because everybody in front is running 3 seconds or more. Arjan even up to 9 and LT Rocker up to 6, so as long as he stays without penalties, this race could just fall straight into his lap as long as he stays up front. But I'd always like to see a fight, so...
Interesting to see.
Ooh, Sharif getting a penalty. It is literally only Catsby and Noten here.
Trucker spins!
He's round!
Contact with
Oh my
Junas.
god.
Not sure
Just
why.
wasn't expecting the slow speed.
Could have waited for the straight. And now Notenboompje is all over Junas.
Yeah, just a bit of impatience there.
Yeah, Trucker should have waited for the main straight. Why taking that risk?
Yeah,
now, Sharif
wasn't the smartest of moves.
And Leven are chasing him down. Well, we have a battle for Arjun is in the pits. Arjun is switching to fresh soft tires.
I think this is going to send the Hasses and Junas all the way up the order here.
Yeah. Oh, Noten is closing in on Junas.
Being a bit slippy through there though.
Go
sliding.
For a podium on his debut.
I think he might.
Oh, Arjun is still in front.
Oh, just barely though. And those softs are not going to be nice close to the end.
Yeah.
But then again, remember, Arjan does have 9 seconds of penalties.
7 laps of softs, that's easy. I think there will be 25 to 30% at the end. So that's not a lot.
Yeah, but Arjan needs to gain 4.5 seconds to get out of that penalty window. And that's just if he doesn't gain any more.
Luckmai has 21 seconds of penalties. That's really close to disqualification.
Depends if they're all for the same thing though. Penalties are very odd and they have to be all for the same thing to get disqualified at 20. If they're not, you can go all the way up to like 60.
Really?
Yeah. So if he's got a very diverse mix there, he will not be disqualified.
An interesting battle. I think Face is going to win this one. With a great strategy from him, with going from softs to mediums, one-stop strategy. A really quick strategy as well.
Yeah, and just that extra speed because he's a tier 1 driver. Because both the Hasses have been running that strategy as well, but they just can't quite keep up with his speed.
Yeah.
Really just showing that he is truly tier 1 material.
And Noten is really...
It's all about whether Arjan can close in though for this P2, because he has got so much to gain, but he is coming so fast.
Yeah, he's coming at him, believe me. These fresh shots are definitely gonna help him take that P2.
Yeah, but
Look
it's just whether he can gain the ground.
Going through sector 1, now into sector 2. Looking...
Oh, look, and Noten finally getting a penalty.
Yeah.
That's a shame. It's only Catsby left.
Yeah.
I think this is going to show us what this weekend's going to be like. Lots of
penalties.
Black and white penalties. Yeah.
You have to be focused on your penalties this weekend, your track limits.
Yeah, most definitely.
And now we have a battle for P4 between Noten and Junas.
Yeah.
And Arjun already catched up on Farico Toxic.
Yeah, he's just got to get the move and get 9 seconds, or actually it won't be 9 seconds. He's got to get the move and 3 seconds.
Yeah, 3 seconds.
On Toxic.
Oh, Ryan
if
and
he
Gmo
wants P2
are battling for P10, the last points. And LT Trucker, LT Trucker has pitted for fresh soft as well.
taking purple sector 2 there as well. He is not one for waiting around. He is dedicated to those points.
Yeah, those last two first challenge didn't work for him today, but
not quite to first, but at least in the points.
Oh, Arjun is already closing in on Furico now. Look at him closing in. Really close
Ryan
now
just
on Furico.
Getting pressured there. Getting 3 seconds. Yeah, I believe he's gonna have the patience and go for it down the straight. That's the smart move, so he gets DRS. Ooh, just sitting right on
really
Furico's
close.
back bumper.
The pace difference on the tires is really big.
Furico knowing there's no point fighting it with DRS, he's just gonna waste it. Just letting him sail by. But I bet you he's going to use this ERS he's built up down that straight for somewhere else.
And Noten now really closing in. Late braking move, but
ooh,
a
little
small
tap
touch with
there.
Junis.
Ooh, that was more of a NASCAR style move there with a bump and run.
But Junis is still gonna make it stick. Still clean battling. A small kiss.
No. Couldn't fight that inside line though. It's got to tuck in behind.
Yeah, he's still in the quicker tire, Noten.
Yeah, very interesting move from Noten there. More of a NASCAR style move.
Yeah.
But it worked for him and I didn't see any damage. Yeah. Little peck on the cheek.
Yeah, a cheeky one.
Yeah.
But still no big deal.
Well, it was his choice of move, and if anybody was going to suffer, it was going to be him with wing damage, so...
Yeah.
It's only really a move that can cost him.
We have a battle between
Furico Toxic 3 seconds. That's going to ruin his chances now. So Arjan and Toxic tied.
Leven and Sharif are battling. Trocker sets the fastest lap.
LT Rock fastest lap, yeah.
But Leven is catching Sharif now. A really close battle between these two.
Yeah, Levan dead set on that first to last the first as well.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to go for it down this straight, there's no question. Absolutely flooring that throttle, burning everything he has. Sharif trying to break the slipstream and steal the inside, but it's not going to work. He's too early anyways.
Yeah, Sharif knows. No need to battle Leven. He's just on the quicker tire. Well, Trucker's at the back of Tom H now. Oh, with...
Ooh,
Tom H
making a dive
braking.
on Glenn.
Oh,
yeah,
really
bumping
close.
wheels through there.
Oh, and Trucker
that seems
is sending it on the inside.
Oh,
guys.
Trying to go 3 wide, a little bit of shuffling there. Yeah, really screwed Tom over there on the outside.
Yeah.
Glenn not quite leaving Tom enough room there, forcing him to duck behind.
Aggressive racing from all. Also a great move from Trucker, doing a double. We all know he's on the faster tire, but...
Yeah, doing a double move. A little bit of contact, but it seems to be all okay. And Tom is definitely just going to have to push for that move again on Glenn. All his hard work being lost there in one fell swoop.
Yeah, you can see the hard tires are not the quickest ones to be. But
most definitely not.
Excellent pace, having not a real quick qualifying.
He's
showing us that he has some good pace in the race. With matching the pace with Tom, Gmall. That's good to see.
Yeah, most definitely
still
fighting.
Really close on Noten. Will these hard tires now work for him? Noten and Junis both having 6 seconds.
It's going to be incredible for this fight. It's still not quite there. Yeah, that corner seems to be prime overtaking position for everybody on track. I don't think I've seen a single person who hasn't tried there, but you've got to time it perfectly to actually make it stick and keep it a nice smooth move.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the current penalty situation.
Ryan just dropping down with a fight with Gmaw, just dropping down to 12th. Gmaw taking 11th. Ryan looking for a move. Gmaw leaving him room, but still not getting it. Yeah, this is Unless he gets a puncture or spins, this is his race, no question. Gmaw just on the inside there, cutting a bit too close. A bit of unnecessary room, giving himself a 3-second time penalty.
That will allow Ryan to catch him now. With DRS and ERS enabled.
Yeah, he's got a massive reserve of ERS, so he's going to try here, but just too late, knowing full well there wasn't a gap there. Very smart from him.
The current penalty situations, which are going to... Lieven is going to get 2 positions, I think. So Lieven will still finish in P4. I think it's going to be a 3-way battle at the end. Between Lieven and Jonas. And Notin.
Yeah, 2 Finns and a Dutch fighting for 4th here. Lieven just has the speed and we all know it. We saw in qualifying. Oh, Eddie leaving. Yeah.
We're on the last lap now.
Yep. Just coming around the final corner.
Ryan and Gmaw are still having a great battle. Look at this, side by side they are going.
Ooh, no run from
Ryan
Juntas
getting
there.
that position back from Gmaw. It's tier 4 versus tier 2. We all know Ryan is not really a tier 4 driver, but he recently joined us. So let's see if he can go for the championship.
He's definitely showing his tier 2 material here.
Yeah.
Showing up a driver like Gmaw here.
Oh, and we have a 3-way battle at the end of this race between Jonas, Lieven and Notin. Can Lieven go for some crazy move with his soft tires?
Jonas is just focusing on defending here, and it's really just costing Lieven and letting Notin away from this.
I think Jonas wants to pass Notin.
But this is going to be Notin just slipping off into the grass there.
That will allow Jonas to overtake him. Probably. Ooh. They're going side by side with Lieven even
He's going to try everything here if he wants that 4th back.
They're going 3 wide with Lieven
going late on the brakes. Lieven diving, yeah.
What an amazing move from Lieven.
Yeah, clean and smoothly. Ooh, Notin just looking for any gap he can take, wanting that position back.
And we have FaZe winning the race, by the way. Easy race from him. Arjun taking that P2. Farico Toxic finishing in P3 probably.
Yep, eventually. Yeah. There we go.
With Lieven now.
Oh, Notin's going to be locked out here. No chance.
Great recovery drive from Lieven. With Jonas into P5, Notin and Sharif jumped.
Oh, Notin, penalty. Sharif got both of them.
Sharif stable P5. Trocker
That's great finishing results for the McLarens.
Trocker into P8. Glenn is going to fall back the grid. I think Glenn will finish in P8. Maybe Gatsby.
Oh, Tom P9. Glenn P10.
Ryan into P11. Gmaw jumping him on penalties.
P11. Oh, what was that jump? Gatsby to P10.
Going to P10.
Yeah,
3 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, just profiting so much from no penalties, or minimal penalties, sorry.
Yeah,
just waiting on Gomez here.
We're going to see Gomez, the last one to... and this is what I mean.
Yeah, really
Gomez
been struggling this race.
Just continue until the end. Get that practice on to gain laps. That's what we call discipline, man. Oh, he's still 14th. He jumped someone.
Oh, LT Rocker driver of the day. Ooh. That's quite an interesting podium with the Alpha, the McLaren and the Haas there. FaZe really deserving it today. He's fought hard and driven perfectly the whole time.
Had an amazing race. Arjun finishing in stable P2, showing his pace. Farico into P3. Lieven, great recovery drive from you. After a small mistake at the start of this race. Sharif, and my surprise of the day was definitely Jonas. Getting that pace up with the tier 2 drivers. Good to see from the other Finn. Notin into P7, Trocker 8, Tom H9, Gatsby P10, and sadly the outside the top 10 drivers: Glenn, Gmal, Ryan, Gomez, Luke Mai, Bonnie, Raz, Eddie, Gene, Famous and Trucker. For Rico, Sammy, it was a nice commentary session with you. Thank you for joining me.
And, thank you for having me.
Looking forward to the next one.
Me too.
And next time you can probably go for a commentary session, because I want to race as well.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah. See you. Going to end the stream now.